Yeah, I'm quick bits, but that's not the one we're
Just
doing.
make sure it doesn't die off. Wait,
All right,
so
wait.
it's not. Wait, which
Testing
channel
audio.
is it?
I know we have two people. Oh, we have one person.
Who is
Hello.
it? Who is the one person?
Let us know if you can hear us.
And hi. Who are you?
All right, go get yourself ready. Can you hear it?
Maybe they're the two viewers.
That was the only one we did up.
I'm a viewer.
Oh yeah, those are the two viewers.
Are you going to stand behind the table?
That's my neighbor. And
All right. Getting ready to start. Gavin obviously going first. Order of operations today. Most of you that are going already know this, but just for everybody else's benefit, today it's Gavin, followed by Journee, Violet, Brian, and then Dylan in that order. Okay.
I don't think Brian.
Is Brian here?
No.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Journee. Yes, Gavin, Eric, Violet, Brian if he shows, and then Dylan. Okay. With that said, we have at least one person, I think, out on the live stream. We may have some more joining us. You guys don't need me to tell you this, but I'll just repeat it anyway. During the presentations, of course, we want our undivided attention on our speaker. I know several of you joined the live stream. I'm not going to tell you not to, but your attention should not be on your phone during that. If you're just trying to inflate your numbers, I'm just going to tell everybody that you guys cheated. Okay? Just kidding. Gavin's going to go first. So, Gavin, if you're syncing, it looks like you want to time it out. We're going to do the same thing.
Edward, can you put your passcode in again?
All right. Let's go in 3, 2, 1.
Hi, my name is Gavin Andrews. Today I will be showing you how to make the perfect Italian soda. I've loved making Italian sodas ever since my parents opened their first coffee shop, and I love making it ever since. Okay, so the ingredients for this are pretty simple. You need a bag of ice, 2 cups, some unflavored sparkling water, and flavor syrups, which we have watermelon and blackberry. Oh wait, I forgot the straws for them. Okay. So first, you want to put in the flavor syrups. I don't have the straws.
Okay, just pretend. You model, just like when you practiced. You didn't make them every time, so keep going. That's good. Think on your feet.
So you want to pump them in at an angle. Normally 6 pumps for about this size drink. And you want to pump it in 6 times. And you want to put these in first so they don't stick on the ice. And then you get your spoons of ice and you want to fill it up about 3/4 the way up the cup. And then you get your sparkling water. You want to pour it in very slowly. The order of these steps are very important because if you pour the ice in first, then the flavor syrups will stick to the ice and none of the flavor will get in the sparkling water. You can't pour in the sparkling water first because then the flavor syrups will just melt in and not get any of the flavor through. In conclusion, you can make this amazing drink simply at your house with certain ingredients. Thank you and enjoy.
Yeah.
Now, Gavin, you timed out at 2:20, and I know you were missing the straws, so that probably threw you off a little bit. I imagine 2:20 is a little faster than maybe how it was when you practiced. You were probably more like 2:30 or 40.
Yeah.
Most people that are coming up short on time, we kind of warned you about that.
Wasn't it 2 to 4 minutes?
2 to 4. You're good. You're good on time. What I'm talking about is everybody who is close to 2 minutes right now and hasn't presented yet. That's what happens. We talk faster. Are the straws there?
Yeah, I just forgot to put them in.
Oh, so you have them with you?
Yeah. I
Oh,
just
okay.
forgot to put them in.
Yeah, well, you could have just come over and grabbed them then.
Oh.
Sure. Well, why don't you go ahead and, well, I don't know what you need to do. Just fasten the straws to the pump. Is that it? How about this? We're going to hear the other presentations. There's only 3 more. And then I'll have you serve these up at the end of class. We'll have some time. Okay? That way we can get on to the next presentation. As a matter of fact, let me have you do this. And you can get somebody's help if you want it. Let's relocate all your stuff to this table. And can we just put the bag of ice back in the fridge just for now?
Yeah, well, I kind of needed to finish.
I'm not going to have you make it. I'll have you wait until everybody's presentations, and then you can come over and start making it, okay?
Okay.
Just because it's too distracting to the people that are presenting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the bag of ice, it should last, plus I have more ice in my fridge, so if you want, take the spatula out of there, or whatever that is, that grabber. Gavin, if you'll take the ice, why don't you just stick it in this cooler or take it and put it in my fridge? Okay. It'll still be good. We should be ready to go in about 20 minutes, okay? And then you can make them.
Okay.
All right. All right, don't forget your phone. Nice job. And we're going to move on to our next one, Eric. Eric, are you using the projector today?
Yes.
Okay. You have 2 choices with that. You can leave it where it is up on the podium if that's where you want it, or we can move you down on the table. Which would you like? Leave it on the podium. Okay. Well, then come on up. Let's get you set up. Audio is working. All right, good, good. And I'm just going to move this stuff over so that we get you, and maybe the screen as well. Okay.
All right, who wants to draw?
Oh, it doesn't. I can see. How many people is there?
All right, Eric, you need anything from me? Or are you ready to go?
I think I'm ready to do it.
And are you going to time yourself up there?
Yes. No, it's too short.
Okay, and I know Eric passed out materials for some of you ahead of time, which is obviously part of his presentation. Be sure you wait until he gives you instructions on that. So just set that to the side for now so that our focus is on our speaker. Eric, I'm getting ready to start my clock. If you've got yours, let's go ahead and sync those on your mark. Get set, go.
Okay, today I will be teaching you how to animate a bouncing ball. Now, I've been animating for like 2 years, and I faced many problems while animating, and one of those has been drawing a bouncing ball. And it may seem simple, but I've actually had a lot of trouble doing it, so I've had to get through it with tutorials and overall experience. Now first, you must draw your ball just in the center of your paper. Make sure to use the bottom of your paper for this, the last sticky note, to ensure that you can actually flip it correctly. Next, you must choose which way your ball will bounce. So, for example, mine will be going to the right, but you can choose any direction you want to. And then just draw your ball slowly heading towards the wall of your choice. Now these sticky notes are good for this because you can kind of see it bleeding through the paper, which is good. Alright. Now once your ball has gotten to the wall, you will want to kind of turn your ball into a sort of pancake shape, hitting the wall to show that it is really just slamming against the wall and show that it will have some force coming off of it. Alright, this is the part where you decide if your ball will lose or gain velocity. If it loses velocity, you might want to make it bounce off of the wall only a bit and then just start falling to the ground. And you want it to be a bit more stagnant and a bit more rounded here. And then if your ball gains velocity, like I'll show you right here, then you might want to add some smear frames where your ball gets basically elongated towards its next position. Thank you. And then that's basically it, but you can try it with different materials, such as your ball being made out of metal, which will obviously cause it to bounce a lot less and be very stagnant, or your walls being rubber, so that way you can make the ball bounce even harder. And yeah. This skill can be applied easily if you ever want to become an animator or if you see an animation that's just a bit stagnant. So now if you're done with your animation, I should say, you can flip through your book and see your progress.
Do that one more time for us.
Sorry.
Oh, awesome.
Let's give Eric a round of applause. Very cool. I think you made a smart choice with the white color.
Yeah.
It was just transparent enough that you
So
could
you
see
can
through it.
see, yeah.
Did you find, were those special, or did somebody let you have them, or how'd you get them?
These?
Yeah.
I just went to a Staples yesterday.
Whoa.
You went to the Staples, found
Yeah.
a bunch of white Post-its, man, that worked out great. Smart. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, I know, everybody wants to animate their entire Post-it pad. You know what, we'll have time at the end of class. Here's what I need you to do for now, is tuck those away out of respect for our final three speakers, and we're going with Violet next. I should say two, Brian's not here. So our next two speakers, and then if you want to pull this back out at the end, you can do that while you enjoy some Italian soda. All right. Yeah. All right, Violet, well, let me give you a minute or two to set up. Are you using the projector?
Yeah.
Okay, I assume you want the podium like Eric, or do you want the table? Either one, because we can move that very, very quickly.
It would be easier for this.
Let's do that. Let me move the mic and laptop. Okay, and this is a nice long cord which allows us to kind of just wrap it around and set it there for you. Okay, and you just move it and zoom it to pieces. Okay. And I'm going to kind of set this up so we see you and a bit of that screen as much as possible. Okay. And then you're welcome to have a seat, chair there, stool there. If you want to stand, that's your choice. And were you planning to time yourself as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Violet, we are ready for you in 3, 2, 1.
This is a pigpen cipher. I first learned how to use it from my mom. My mom bought me one for my friends and I to use, and of course, to use it, you have to know how to write with it and decode it. While the origin of the pigpen cipher is unknown, It is known that it was used by the Freemasons to encrypt their records, and it was used by George Washington in the American Civil War. The Pigpen cipher is a very simple cipher to use. All you need is a key, and this is the key that we'll be using today. So it's also important to note that the key can be changed. So like the A doesn't have to be here, it can be down here. And an example of that would be this, where all the letters are shifted. So to write each letter, you simply have to look at the lines and dots around it. So, for example, the letter E is surrounded by 4 lines that create a box. So, to write the letter E, you simply draw a box. The same rule applies to the letter N. It's also surrounded by 4 lines that create a box, but it also has a dot. So, you're simply going to put the dot in the middle. Now, the placement of the dot is important. So for the letter R, it's going to be in the corner, but for like the letter M, it's going to be on the side. And also, the same rule applies to the bottom 2 grids as it does to the top 2 grids. The only difference with the bottom 2 grids is that it's going to look more like a triangle than a square. So for the letter T, it's going to look like a sideways triangle. And then for the letter X, it's also going to be a triangle, but with a dot. So this is a very simple cipher that you can use to exchange your messages with your friends and family, and it's also a lot of fun.
Nice job, Violet. I had you down at 2 minutes, 11 seconds. Very good, and I love that cipher. Is that made of wood, I'm assuming?
Yeah, this one's wood.
You have multiple ciphers or different kinds?
I also have a Caesar cipher, but those are the only 2 that I have.
Yeah, those 2.
Yeah.
All right, very neat. Okay, well, that brings us to our final presentation today. And I know, Dylan, you got a little setting up to do. Yeah, Aaron's going to help you. I assume we can move some of that stuff out of your way.
The bag with the pep stain on it. Oh, I don't need. So you don't need any of this. So.
Okay, while we have a little lull, I want to remind some people of a couple of things. Number one, if you went yesterday and you didn't take your materials home yesterday, please make sure you do today. Number two, if you're going today or you went today, don't forget to grab your materials before you go home. I've got to make sure there's plenty of space for tomorrow's group. We still have another third of the kids from 6 classes. They need places to store their stuff. You guys that are going tomorrow probably are already aware that you can bring that stuff in as soon as you get to school in the morning and drop it off. If you need something special from me, refrigeration, material of some kind that you don't have for whatever reason, make sure you ask me today. I'll either be able to help you or I'll direct you to what you need to do to fix that, okay? But I assume everybody's good there. Don't let me forget. Yesterday's presentations have been graded and are ready to pass back. That's a summative grade in the grade book. And it's just this little half sheet of paper, like this one right here. This is what you're getting back with comments on the 2 major things that I'm looking for in these presentations. I also have some other papers to pass back. We'll take care of that. Enjoy some Italian soda. Sounds like some people are ready to animate some more. We'll get to that. But first, we're going to see some smoothie action here from Dylan, whose sister just finished some successful chocolate-covered strawberries last year. Yeah, those were good. All right, you ready?
Yep.
You timing yourself? All right, let's sync up. Please make sure that we're not animating or doing anything else during this, that our undivided attention is up here. On Mr. Upshaw. All right, Dylan. On your mark, get set, go.
Hi, my name is Dylan Upshaw, and I'll be showing you how to make a strawberry banana smoothie. So the ingredients for this is frozen strawberries, frozen bananas, 2 cups of yogurt, some milk, and honey. So first, you're gonna put some strawberries in the blender. Then you're gonna pour both cups of yogurt. Next, I'm gonna put the bananas in. Strawberries. Then you're gonna pour the milk to about the 8-ounce line. Then you're gonna blend it. Oh, wrong side. First, you're gonna pulse it. So then you're gonna need to stir it around a little to get all this stuff down on the bottom. Sorry.
Need to, you're trying to get that center thing into that hole, right?
Your blade like got out of place.
Yeah, I think it
There's a release here, does that matter? Do you need to push that while you put it back on?
No. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, the blade moved.
Okay. Keep stirring it. Yeah, add some more milk. And you gotta keep putting the strawberries in the milk to the bottom. That's the milk. And now once you have the smoothie pretty blended up, you can add a squirt of honey. Stir it up some more. And then finish the donuts. Yeah. Smoothies are very tasty and delicious, and I hope you now know how to make them, and I hope you enjoy.
Nice job, Dylan. Way to wrap it up. Well, good news here is that Brian wasn't here, so we only had 4 presenters today, which means we're done. I'm gonna pass back some papers in a minute. But before I do, I'm gonna let Dylan call you up when he's ready to serve you. So wait on that. And I'm gonna have Gavin do the exact same thing with Italian soda. So hang on for that. You may get out those Post-its if you want to keep animating. You're welcome to do that while you're waiting. Buddy, I got more ice.
How much yogurt would you like?
No, I just need to get it out.
How much points were you guys did?
I didn't take.
So the blade kept getting on.
Good.
I can't pronounce There we go. The blade, so I can strip it off.
Okay, hey boys, before you guys start serving, I want to make sure we're minimizing mess here. Let's get this butcher paper. I'll bring it over. Clear space so I can set it down. So you can drink to your heart's content on here. Gavin, probably gonna have you do the same thing because I don't want sticky all over my table. Here, let's put this on this side. Move that lid. There you go. All right. You can set everything on here that way if you're spilling it, no big deal. All right, thanks to our live streaming folks. Wow, we had 9 out there. That happened to you guys. Nice job, class, says Rabbit Mockingbird. Okay, fantastic. Thanks for joining us on the live stream, guys. They're gonna eat, so we'll end it here. Have a good one.
Oh no.
Oh,